Are you kidding me? I guess we're going to have to make a part 2. Samsung devices always do this. You hit like a certain time and then they just shut off. It has nothing to do with the memory. It's just the way it is. And I guess I'm going to keep rambling too. But I have the Samsung Galaxy Mega. I had the Note 2 before that. It's a good play phone, but the Mega is, you know, it's just a phone for entertainment, really. The Notes were a way better phone. I believe they have 2 processors in it versus the one that's in this. So anyway, Note 4 is coming out soon. Waiting for the Note 4 Edge to come out. I want to get that because I've actually dropped the Mega once and had to warranty it out. But anyway, back onto the Toolbox tour. So part 2 of the Toolbox, which we're almost done with, and of course we ran out of time. So this is basically my damaged bolt drawer. Tap, dies, rethreaders. Nothing new. In fact, the drawer was just on the other side of the box. Now it's over here, and it's a mirror image of it. Don't need to go through anything. Other than gear wrench, Harbor Freight, OEM, Mayhew, Irwin or Hansen, Irwin, Hansen, Mac, which I believe these are Irwin and Hansen. Snap, Jesus Christ. Sorry. I don't know why I was going to say Snap-on. Harbor Freight, tap and dies, metric. Mac Tools branded, I believe this is Irwin too, also that makes these rethreading kit. You can buy these through Snap-on, Maco, Mac, and Craftsman. They're all in the same box, just different names on them. So, there's that. This is my hammer, air hammer chisel drawer. So Mac Tools Anti-Vibe hammers, Mac Tools impact chisel, Harbor Freight pickup pickle forks. These are actually Campbell Hausfield. They're actually packaged bold letters USA, fine print, designed in the USA, fine print. So designed, fine print, big letters USA, nice little star on it. You know, designed in the USA, fine print, bottom of the box, made in China. So at first I thought I was getting a really good deal, but anyway, these are just stubby chisels. They come in handy where the long ones don't. I might eventually get a stubby impact hammer or impact chisel one day, but right now the stubbies seem to get me by in tight quarters. Long chisel, ear protection. With this gun, kind of a must. But anyway, so there's that. On to the last drawer of the box. Let's see, Mac Tools, AC gauges, Harbor Freight, Freon and gas tester, sniffer, Master Cool flaring set. I love this, man. Like seriously, this is the best hydraulic flarer, in my opinion. I know there's other ones where you use a Vice or whatever, and you know they're all branded Eastwood and some other companies or whatever. But the Master Cool, Mac has their own branded Mac. This is actually the Master Cool set. I made my money back on it for the first set of brake lines I made. So for Suburban, I remember it. So anyway, it's best bang for your buck. And I think if you're making any kind of lines, you should do it. Now I'm in Florida. I'm thinking about getting Master Cool one for AC. I have a feeling that we'll be using it. So anyway, Harbor Freight Borescope. That's a great Borescope, relatively inexpensive. Gear wrench, hose clamp pliers. They popped off. Gotta get a new one. Square up credit card reader. Air tools, knife sharpener. Quick disconnects, fuel lines. Hold on, let me pull these trays out. Underneath these trays we have Harbor Freight Rivet Gun. Get this out of the way, sorry. Harbor Freight Coolant Pressure Tester, it's a good set. I like it. UV dye set, this is by OEM, I believe. Pad spreader, I think this is Harbor Freight. Don't know. Still have the Harbor Freight rear caliper spin-in set. Still the old style one in the blue case. I'm thinking about getting the newer ones just because it has a black case. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know. It's just something about the blue I don't like. Below that is a Mac Tools radio key service set. Has every set of keys for almost every radio made, even Clarion aftermarket. So there we go. Brake line tubing bender. That is by OEM, I believe. Anyway, I'm not going to put all this stuff back. So anyway, this is part 2 of the box. I don't know what to say. I guess it's a short video. I'll just say what I said in the beginning of part 1. This is my box. I like it, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of everything I have. I know some of you are saying that, I don't use my tools, and, again, like I said, that's fine. But if you're going to post negative comments, I would like you to do a response video. Maybe show me, your toolbox or some of your tools or just whatever. I'm not going to get all into that. If you want to hear me ramble about that, go watch part 1. Anyway, this is my box. I plan on getting some add-ons for it. The box is obviously not full. We do have, the one drawer that I keep the keyboard in and some room in the other drawer. And I know that if I wasn't as organized, I could cram stuff in and fit a lot more stuff, but that's really not my style. And pretty soon we're going to have to get an add-on. So I'm not 100% what I'm going to do. I have some ideas. I mean, obviously, a hutch is an option. I might go with a complete top. Again, I don't know. If I do, I need to do some other stuff to make that work because I have some ideas. A locker is almost a must. So we'll go from there. But, when I do it, I don't know. They are relatively expensive for what they are. But, when that time comes, we'll get the add-ons and go from there. I will most likely continue buying tools, and I am kind of running out of room, but luckily I have the carts, and if I have to turn that service cart into something else to house tools, I will. Anyway, so there's my videos. It's been a while. I don't know what to say other than I always appreciate the positive comments, and I know that I slack on responding to comments. I know. I apologize. I'm sorry. And like I said in the other video, you really want to ask me a question? Hit me up on Instagram. I'm on Instagram almost every day. I don't post regularly on Instagram, but I'm there. So it's a lot easier for me to respond to questions on Instagram versus YouTube. Because I'm always on my phone, and YouTube with the phone, I don't know, the YouTube apps are just, I don't know, it's kind of a pain responding. So, I have to wait till I get on a PC, and I don't know. It's just my own thing, and I apologize. But anyway, I appreciate all the positive comments, and, whether you think so or not, I do kind of appreciate the negative comments. I don't appreciate the trolling. But I do think if you have a legitimate negative thing to say, I mean, that is your, you have every right to do that. I would like to sway your opinion on me and my tools or however, whatever. But, people have their convictions and they stick to them, as do I. But I try and be, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say humble, but I mean, I try and be as respectful as I can. Some people, they don't, and that's okay, but I'm going to try and be as respectful as I can. Most of the negative comments, I respond to. Sometimes I ignore them. Sometimes I respond back and feed the troll. But I assure you that's not going to happen anymore. So if you want to post a negative comment, do it in a response video. Tag it up on this somehow. I don't know how it's done, but you guys do. Tag up the response video in part 1 of this or whatever. I don't know. Just do a response video, and you want to talk smack, go right ahead. But I want to see what you have, because I want to make my own comments. I'm showing you everything I have, and I'm showing you, how I do it or whatever like that, or allegedly do it. I want to see how you do it. So that's that. Everybody, have a great whatever, and hopefully I post my next video in less than a year. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.